What unfolds when a nature-loving man takes his son to the forest for the first time, completely unaware that an extraordinary event is about to occur, one that will make their trip unforgettable and deepen their connection to nature? Childhood in the wilderness. The story unfolds in a small rural town nestled deep within the Alaskan wilderness, where a man named Roy grew up. Surrounded by forests, his childhood was filled with laughter and wonder, with towering trees and snowy peaks serving as the backdrop for his many adventures. His parents, who shared his love for nature, encouraged his curiosity. Roy spent his days exploring thick underbrush and hidden valleys near his home, guided by older mentors who taught him how to track the elusive wolves that roamed the area. He would listen to their eerie howls echoing through the wilderness, a sound that both fascinated and thrilled him. These experiences nurtured his passion for the wild and forged a profound connection to the natural world around him. As the years passed, Roy's passion for the forest intensified, burning brightly in his heart. Eventually, he left his beloved town and relocated to the city to pursue higher education. While he made many friends in college, he found himself deeply missing his hometown and the forest, which felt like a second home. Unlike Roy, the other students showed little interest in nature. Conversations revolved around the allure of city life. Yet, Roy remained different, and his love for nature never wavered. Love and return to nature. One day, in the respected halls of college, fate brought Diana into Roy's life. From the moment he met her, he felt a special bond. As their friendship grew, Roy discovered that Diana was also a nature enthusiast. They became best friends, and eventually, their friendship blossomed into love. After graduating from college, Roy and Diana decided to marry, their shared love for nature sparking a lifelong journey of love and companionship. After getting married in the city and living a peaceful, happy life, Roy began to feel something was missing. He was exhausted with city life and longed for the serenity of his hometown. Diana felt the same way, so they both decided to return to Roy's hometown and live in his old house close to nature. Together, they moved back to the peaceful village where the hills and trees greeted them warmly. In this timeless wilderness, Roy and Diana became parents to two sons, Vincent and Gabriel. Their laughter filled the air, blending with the sounds of nature. Roy and Diana taught their sons about the beauty and wonders of the forest, just as Roy's parents had taught him. The boys grew up exploring the same thick bushes and hidden valleys that Roy had known so well. They learned to track the shy wolves and listen to their eerie howls, just like their father. The family thrived in their rural paradise, their days filled with adventures and the simple joys of living close to nature. Roy and Diana watched their sons grow up with the same love for the forest that had brought them together. A compassionate encounter. As the years passed and Gabriel and Vincent grew older, Roy wanted to take his sons on a trip to the forest, just like he used to do with his own father. On a chilly winter day, with snow sparkling on the tall mountains, they set out, excited for some forest fun. But what began as a joyful outing turned serious when they stumbled upon something unexpected: a young she-wolf trapped in a snare. Her sad cries echoed through the quiet woods, leaving a lasting impression on them. Filled with empathy, Roy couldn't ignore the wolf's pain. With determination, he tried to approach her, but the scared and angry wolf wouldn't let him get close. That's when Roy's older son, Vincent, had an idea. He remembered he had some food in his backpack. Roy gave the food to the she-wolf, slowly gaining her trust. With careful hands, they freed her from the trap, feeling the weight of her suffering. As their eyes met, there was a silent understanding between them, a wordless exchange of gratitude that filled Roy with hope. However, once the she-wolf was freed, they realized she wasn't well enough to survive in the wild. Roy couldn't bear to leave her like that, so he made a decision: they would take her to the vet. With each passing moment, the bond between Roy and the she-wolf grew stronger. He gently placed a muzzle on her to keep her calm during the journey. Together, father and sons carefully carried the injured wolf to safety, every step fueled by their determination to help her. As they emerged from the forest, a sense of relief washed over them, but they knew their adventure wasn't over yet. When they reached the vet, he was shocked to see the she-wolf's condition, but didn't waste a second. He immediately began treating her injuries. Thanks to the caring vet, the wolf received the treatment she needed. Once the treatment was finished, Roy brought the she-wolf home. They built a cozy enclosure for her, and Roy's sons eagerly assisted in feeding and caring for her. Watching his son's love for nature and animals filled Roy with pride, yet he understood that the she-wolf truly belonged in the wild. After a few days, Once the she-wolf had healed and regained her strength, it was time to set her free. Although Roy felt a pang of sadness, he understood that it was the right decision. With a grateful heart, he released her back into the forest where she truly belonged. As the days went by and the seasons shifted, the wolf remained close to Roy's home, embodying compassion and human resilience. Although they eventually parted ways, Roy held onto the memory of their encounter, a powerful reminder of how love and kindness can transform lives in countless ways. What an incredible story! If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. See you in the next video.